Life's an adventure. Let's have fun with it. Hey guys, how are you? This is Connor with thrivingminimalist.com. I hope you're doing awesome. I'm in Austin, Texas right now, just parked outside of a very nice baseball field, few baseball fields here, super quiet. Just a great place to be in the middle of the city, and it's an absolutely gorgeous day. And this is one of the things that I love about living in Winnie, the Winnebago back here, is that I can take my home anywhere I want. And if I want to go to a baseball field in the middle of Austin where it's nice and quiet and it's beautiful outside, I can do that. I absolutely love having this home with me everywhere I go. So I've been living in this Winnebago for the last couple of months and finding it absolutely pleasurable. I would say that the overall structure of the day-to-day is quite different than living in a home. You have to wake up wherever you wake up, and that could be very different spaces. You might be waking up in a parking lot at Walmart, you might be waking up on the side of the road, you might be waking up somewhere where you need to move by a certain time, you might be waking up at a friend's house where you're plugged in. And I find this variation really rewarding and enjoyable. It brings sort of like a new excitement to life. I think for some people that could feel a little overwhelming, like that change of structure. They might not enjoy that, and I know that at different times I've really wanted to wake up in the same space and be able to open up the door and have it be the same thing, because that can feel really good. But for those of us who are looking to have some non-routine in our life, to say forget the structure, I just want to live day to day, to open up the door of my home and have a different space every morning is incredibly liberating. It's so fulfilling, and I get a lot out of it. Living in a city and doing this in an RV in a city can bring its own complications. There are a lot of places that you're not allowed to park overnight. There's also a lot of places that are allowed. And personally, I don't really enjoy making videos with a lot of other people around. It's distracting and I feel self-conscious. And in a space like this, it can be hard to find places to kind of get away and do your own thing. We often have our home set up to be a safe space for ourselves, and sometimes when living in an RV, your space is safe and very insular, but it's also in the middle of something that may not be. Loud roads, lots of people, the potential of someone knocking on your door at any time. These things are just part of it. And so I always think it's important to take a look at the cost-benefit ratio when thinking about our lives. Is it, because we're not always going to have it be absolutely perfectly ideal. Is the cost outweighing the benefits, or the benefits outweighing the cost? And if you go from there, you're going to choose the one that makes the most obvious sense. Always go with the one that the benefits outweigh, and if the costs are outweighing, it's time to change. For me, I'm finding that the benefits of living in this Winnebago are by far outweighing the cost. I think that it's really fun to have life be an adventure, and we can structure our lives to be adventures in a lot of different ways. For me, this is a totally brand new adventure, living full-time out of an RV, especially in a city like Austin. There's challenges, no doubt, but the challenges are part of the adventure. It's part of the fun to say, okay, where are we going to sleep tonight? And to not really know. To figure out dump stations, to figure out water filling stations, to figure out, minor mechanical issues that we can fix on the road. And there's a lot of improvement in Winnie that I'd really like to keep going on. I'm really excited about, and for some of those things I need power tools. For some of those things I can't just do in a parking lot. So finding a space that feels good and comfortable and safe to run a power tool or to make a video, these are challenges, and if we look at them as something that's overwhelming or stressful, well, that's not going to be fun. But if you look at them as an adventure, that becomes a whole different thing. Life's an adventure. Let's have fun with it. So it's been a couple of months. I think some people are wondering, well, how long can you really keep it up? Well, I'm not sure. I know that I'm planning on living in the Winnebago another couple of months, and then going to California for another month of living in the Winnebago, and after that, international travel for quite a while, probably 6 months. So my year is kind of set up to be all over the place anyway. A chunk of my year I do want to spend in Winnie. I'm really getting a lot of joy out of it. I feel like I've barely tapped into the potential of the adventure. Like there's so much exciting about living in her. So I just want to keep exploring it, and I thought this was a good time to just jump on camera and give you a little bit of information of how it feels, how I'm doing with it all, to let you know that I am full-time in the RV, because I think some of you are not aware of that. And I'll continue making videos as things unfold, what I learn about living in an RV full-time, especially in a city, because I think it's really interesting information. So I hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you're having an adventure in life, and I would love to keep talking to you. So post in the comments down below. You can hit me up on thrivingminimalist.com at any time. If you have specific questions about Winnie or RV living or minimalism or about me, you can send those to me any way that makes sense. Facebook, YouTube, in the comments. Okay, much love. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.